where was that? We were not TP people. Matter of fact, I was traveling, and there was a gentleman who had a horse farm who was just thrilled that my wife and I were coming to stay with him for a little while because he thought it was part of our culture to ride on the plains. Well, you know, that is part of American Indian culture out west, but that was not part of the Northeastern Woodlands culture. You know, some of our folks wound up enjoying horses like everybody else in the modern day, but that wasn't part of our ancient tradition. We had footpaths that now form many of the highways and major roads here in New Jersey. We were not devil worshippers. We were monotheists. We had one creator. Matter of fact, the name of the creator is profound theologically. One of the references, the dominant reference that is used in Lenape is he who creates us by fault. It's a pretty powerful reference. Didn't use bark canoes, we used dugout canoes. We were not nomadic. We had a summer home and a winter home. We moved between them. The summer, we were down by the shore eating shellfish. In the winter, we moved inland by a river, ate mostly deer, turkey. We were granted occupancy privileges. We granted occupancy privileges to the Swedes and Dutch and the English, and they turned around and granted us the ability to stay on the land we allowed them to come in as visitors. Something that's rather still grinning on our mind. And when people think of reservations, they tend to think of reservations out west somewhere. The first reservations were here in the east. They were right here in the east. Some of the earliest reservations were here in the northeast. And my people were placed on several of them. They were disbanded by the early federal period. No government checks. I don't get a government check. Maybe somebody does, but I don't. I've never met an Indian that got a check that said U.S. government paid so-and-so because they're Indian. I've never met anybody. Maybe the next speaker has, but I don't. and if you know where we can get a government check like that, you let me know. I want to apply for that. Most American Indians don't live on reservations. The census has shown most American Indians live off reservation. Matter of fact, most of us are in cities, suburbs, living off reservation lands. I preached at a church that knew it had a couple of American Indians who happened to be related to me. When I was introduced, the lady that was natural who introduced me asked anyone who was an American Indian or a descendant of American Indian to stand up. Half of the church got it. And people were shocked because they didn't know. We live in houses, not teepees or wigwams today. I was doing a presentation and someone asked me, did I get permission to leave my reservation? And when I went home, was I going to live in a teepee? My folks never lived in teepees. I have no need to get permission from anybody to go anywhere I want to go. Not all tribes want or have casinos. This is a big issue. Of the tribes that are eligible, less than half have them. And of the ones that have them, a smaller percentage of that are making any money with them. So, you know, there is the stereotype anytime American Indians want to try to do anything, expand their lands, involve themselves in economic development, obviously they must want casinos. That is a stereotype. It is racist. It is a lie. In fact, my tribe has a law against any form of vice because of our Christian values. We will not participate in any form of vice, including casinos. American Indian dress is never called a costume. That's an insult. Costume is something you wear on Halloween. Costume is something you put on to portray something you are not. Regalia is what you wear to express who you are. And our culture is not stuck in the past. Okay? Not stuck in the past. I'm not standing here in buckskins. I wear them sometimes when I'm doing ceremony or powwowing or dancing with my people. But you're not going to necessarily see me catching the New Jersey Transit in the path over here wearing my buckskins. Okay, we're not stuck in the past. And not all regalia was the same. There were drastic regional differences. And you could tell where a person came from by what they were wearing. I already went over the fact that we're a non-gaming tribe. I don't know.